Hey crypto fam, it's John here with Crypto Compassion. This video is specifically for the Tera Luna community. I know there's been a lot of changes, a lot of heartache. I think I have some solutions going forward that might help your community. I don't want to throw salt in the wounds, but here's a video that kind of showcases some of what's happened in the last week. I know it's hurtful, but I think, again, let's hop on my computer. I want to show you some options that might be helpful going forward. Alright you guys, it's John with Crypto Compassion. Let's get it.
Hey Scott, that's right. So the Tera blockchain, this is sort of the back-end software infrastructure behind everything that's going on with that stable coin we mentioned and the cryptocurrencies that are collapsing this week. This is halted, meaning basically no economic activity can go on here. Exchanges can still trade these tokens, Luna and Tera USD, the ones we've been talking about all week and really have seen a lot of weakness, but they're basically trading IOUs. So there's nothing happening on the back end. Exchanges can still trade, but again, no real economic activity. And, Tera really is impaired here at this point. The next big thing to watch would be exchanges delisting these tokens, and really that would be the nail in the coffin here. But another update amid some of the struggles for the two big cryptocurrencies we've talked about, Tera USD and Luna, which are both associated.
Hey crypto fam, it's John here, Crypto Compassion. Hey, I showed some slideshows that helped illustrate what some layer ones have done in their first year of existence. As you can tell, it's May 2022 and Pulsechain hasn't launched yet. So we're speaking specifically to the Tera Luna community. So let's hop into my computer. I want to show you guys some things. Here we go. Here we are on my computer, y'all. You have the Pulsechain logo and it's doing its thing, and we're gonna hop over here. Now, I know he's very controversial to many, but his name's Richard Hart, and he created the product, not project, the product of Hex. And if we come over here, we're gonna take a look at what Hex has done over the history of its life. Started out and it went up, and we're gonna pop it into a logarithmic chart. And here it is, it's been pretty much up and to the right. Now, the scary thing for many people in the Tera Luna community is that they do not want to lock up any of their coins. I understand, not to put salt in the wounds, but for many of you, you had your coins locked up for a duration of anywhere from 15 to 30 days, and you were unable to sell because they were locked up. And then, we won't get into the politics of what happened with Tera Luna, but there are very bad actors not acting on your behalf. Going back to Richard Hart, he created Hex. Now, Hex has done very well, and I understand that you do not want to lock up your coins at this very present moment. But in the future, you might want to take a hard look at what Hex is doing. But in the interim, Richard Hart decided to create a layer 1 crypto, a new blockchain called Pulsechain. He was fed up with the Ethereum gas fees and the fact that it was a proof of work, and he wanted to create a proof of stake network. So he created the Pulsechain. Pulsechain hasn't launched yet, and it's May 2022. So I wanted to share with the Tera Luna community some options going forward as far as kind of shaking yourself up. I understand. I've been in some projects, here's one as an example where I got in right here. If you follow my cursor along this journey, I got in around December and it just fell off. And granted, I only put like $5,000 into it, but I was only able to cash out around $200 when I finally sold. Horrible, very salty, and there's bad actors in crypto, and so it's very important that you find communities in which that are thriving and have a long time horizon on their roadmap, if you will. If you look at what Hex is doing, Hex has a staking duration in which where the average staker is staked 6.5 years. Well, on the flip side, the entire different crypto, the whole entire blockchain is going to be Pulsechain. So before you even consider Hex, you might want to consider getting into what the slideshow talked about as far as getting into a layer 1 early. Now, that being the case, Pulsechain is going to be launching hopefully here in May, and it's May 16th, 2022. And it's been said that it's almost practically guaranteed that Pulsechain will be launching in May. So that being the case, we've got about 2 weeks. So when it does launch, you have an opportunity to get into a layer 1 where there's a good chance that you might see multiple X's in the first year. Definitely helping to revive some of your community, and I think there's a lot of traits from the Tera Luna community and the Hex and Pulsechain community as far as just camaraderie, family, and you know, we just, in this community, we really do look after each other. We hang out with each other. We do a lot of things in Vegas, a lot of meetups throughout the United States. I personally am going to be going on what they call a Pulsechain Million Pulse Tour, where there's about 9 cities that I'll be traveling to. It just kind of goes back to the united family front that we have in this community, and I think that resonates with the Tera Luna community. I'll make this video pretty short. I just want you to give you guys the opportunity to look into Pulsechain and PulseX. Now, PulseX will be the DEX, the decentralized exchange that's being built on the Pulsechain, and it's going to be launching at the same time. So there's opportunity for 2 things for you guys to get into in the Tera Luna community, and that's Pulsechain and PulseX. You might want to look at Hex later on, you know, when you get comfortable and you get some X's and you become part of the community. You know, I believe in Hex. I'm staked in Hex. I got 15 years staked in Hex, and that's how much conviction I have with Hex. But I'm also invested in Pulsechain and PulseX, just as a disclaimer. So I would encourage you guys to take a hard look at what Pulsechain and what PulseX are going to do. I would encourage you guys to become early adopters and maybe just change your focus. I know it's been very, very hurtful for you and your community to go through what you guys have gone through. And like I said, I would encourage you guys to maybe change your focus and your worldview and take a hard look at what Pulsechain and PulseX can do for you guys. Alright, you guys, here's the outro. Hey Crypto fam, thanks for watching today's video that was targeted towards the Tera Luna community. Please share the video if you're in the Pulsechain family out to the Tera Luna community. If you guys enjoyed the video, please give it a like, and if you want to see more of this kind of content, please subscribe. Also, please leave me a comment. I always get back in touch with those that leave comments. And if this video would benefit anybody in the Pulsechain or the Tera Luna family, please share the video. Alright you guys, it's John here with Crypto Compassion.